It's pretty freaking crazy, I'm not gonna lie, that it was about a week ago that I talked about One Piece and Dragon Ball Super, the ratings, how Dragon Ball Super has been getting neck and neck with One Piece catching up. It could potentially surpass it. I pretty much went in on, exactly what's been going down, and a week later, we get a really interesting article that showcases that Dragon Ball Super is coming neck and neck even further with One Piece and is about to surpass it. It hasn't surpassed it yet, and I gotta clarify that because I seen an article on Crunchyroll that actually made it seem as though Dragon Ball Super, it surpassed One Piece, it left it in the dust. But what happened is, on the scale, on the charts or whatever, they have, the rankings or whatever, and One Piece and Dragon Ball Super both got 6.2%, which I think that 6.2 million, I'm honestly not sure exactly what the number represents, if it's 6.2 million or just a percentage wise of, viewers and shit like that, but essentially they both got that. But the reason why on the chart Dragon Ball Super is number 6 and One Piece is number 7, with Dragon Ball Super obviously being on top, is simply because alphabetically it comes first. It could potentially be that there's something that they're not showing, some extra numbers or extra percentage, maybe a 6.21 or something like that, why Dragon Ball Super, but essentially they both tied at this point, which is insane because, again, I was just talking about it, I actually did it on my own accord. I've been looking at the rankings and stuff like that, and I've been talking about it frequently. Hey, Dragon Ball Super's coming in One Piece neck and neck, and then bam, news like this, that essentially Dragon Ball Super has caught up to One Piece. And theory time right here, I'm not gonna lie, I truly believe with the preview we got of Dragon Ball Super this past week for the upcoming episode 66, I believe, I think that Dragon Ball Super is beating One Piece this week, and it's a very smart and genius move on Toei's part, which either way Toei wins. Let's be clear here, because One Piece and Dragon Ball Super anime are both made by Toei Animation, so they win regardless. But the Dragon Ball team might have made a very, very big chess move in a sense of, hey, we're gonna show this preview, and yeah, it's a big spoiler. It's a huge fucking spoiler. You get Vegito, you get Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, you get this big ass fight with the merged Goku Black and Zamasu. You're getting all this good shit. It's coming, but we spoiled you. But it's a very good move because people are gonna be like, again, like myself, like, oh, I gotta see how this is gonna go down. I gotta see this fight. I gotta see the power scale. I have to see this. And the art and animation looks absolutely stupendous. Mwah, because they brought in one of their top rank fucking Toei Animation. Well, he's technically a freelancer or whatever, but they brought in one of the best people that work on Toei Animation episodes and anime and stuff like that for this. So they used the best possible art and animation for the preview. They used the fucking hypest character everybody been wanting to see. They used his new transformation, essentially spoiling big things, but at the same time, that's gonna pique everyone's interest. So everybody that been wanting this and been waiting for this, they're like, I cannot miss that episode. I have to see that episode. And a lot of people are gonna watch that episode. I can see, once again, because in case you guys aren't aware, Crunchyroll, ever since Dragon Ball Super came on the scene to Crunchyroll, has been crashing, and people have been having problems trying to watch Dragon Ball Super along with every anime on the site. Whenever Dragon Ball Super episodes come out, when they get new ones and stuff like that, Crunchyroll just crashes. People are complaining they can't watch the new One Piece episode because One Piece comes right around the same time Dragon Ball Super comes out, because it is crashing shit. And I'm loving it, the fact that Dragon Ball Super is that big, but at the same time it showcases, yo, Dragon Ball is back. It caught up to One Piece, and again, I truly believe Super Saiyan Blue Vegito is gonna be the pillar that topples One Piece. And I love One Piece, and again, Toei Animation, they win either way. One Piece wins, and Dragon Ball Super falls into irrelevancy. Toei still wins because One Piece is a beast. Likewise with Dragon Ball Super. And I mean, to a certain degree, we do gotta look at it, okay, Dragon Ball Super right now is at the peak climax of an arc, and ultimately people are really excited about it. So yeah, a lot of people are going to be watching it. One Piece is still finding its groove. It's early on. Nothing humongous is happening in the anime right now. So I will be fair, because again, I love both of them. Like it's like One Piece is a newfound love that I got into 5 or 6 years ago. Dragon Ball Super is an old love, but that just came back and stuff like that. It's like, hey, the one that got away came back into my life, baby. So I'm being very fair with this. The fact that if Dragon Ball Super surpasses it, it doesn't mean that every single week from now on, Dragon Ball Super is going to do better than One Piece. It doesn't mean that Dragon Ball Super has once again taken its throne back, which I love those comments, I'm not going to lie, they're funny as shit, but ultimately it's a good thing either way, because One Piece and Dragon Ball Super, both awesome franchises, amazing characters, and it's good for the anime industry in general. It showcases that people still love this shit. Dragon Ball still, people have a huge fucking fangasm for it. People still want more of that. So I honestly see as well with these rankings, these ratings, these merchandise deals, I'm sure with Funimation just recently acquiring the rights for Dragon Ball Super for the dub and all that shit, I'm sure Toei Animation right now, they can't sleep, they can't do anything, because all they have to do right now is count money. They're getting so much money. So honestly, even though it was supposedly inaccurate, the whole 100 episodes guaranteed for Dragon Ball Super, whether that was the case or not, ultimately I do see Dragon Ball Super having a lot of episodes to come. I mean, it would be absolutely stupid if they said, okay, we'll do one more arc and wrap things up. Like, no, there's no way in hell. Especially, I've seen graphs, I've seen actual charts that showcases internationally, because let's put this to rest as well. One Piece is still the granddaddy of Japan. However, internationally, Dragon Ball never really lost its stride. Dragon Ball internationally, if I'm correct, topples One Piece. So outside of Japan, Dragon Ball is still a beast, and in fact, outside of Japan, series like Naruto and for a while Bleach there as well, what was, outdoing One Piece. It's really in Japan that One Piece kicks ass, which is the homeland of, anime and manga, so of course it's going to be huge numbers, but internationally, Dragon Ball Super does incredible in merchandising and overall just sales and stuff like that. So Dragon Ball Super internationally has pretty much, once again gotten on top, but in Japan right now, with the anime rankings, Dragon Ball Super caught up. It didn't pass it. We got to clarify that for the people that wrote these articles. Oh, Dragon Ball Super stomping One Piece. They both got 6.2. It's just alphabetically, D comes before O. So we need to be clear about that, but it is very fucking interesting. It's really exciting, and I guess I want to ask you guys, for the Dragon Ball fans, the One Piece fans, and the people in the middle, who are you voting for this, I was gonna say election, oh my god, I'd rather have this election though than the whole fucking political presidency shit, which let's not even get into that. Ultimately, who do you want to be the granddaddy right now in them rankings and them ratings? Do you want Dragon Ball Super to topple One Piece? Do you want One Piece to continue reign supreme? And ultimately, which one you fucking with more right now? To be honest with you, as far as anime, just the anime, Dragon Ball Super over One Piece for me, just because the One Piece anime isn't like the manga. And that's not that I don't like the One Piece anime, because I love the One Piece anime for a long time, but on a week to week basis, One Piece anime isn't comparing, because Dragon Ball Super doesn't have the same restraints that the One Piece anime has. One Piece anime has to go very, very small increments according to the manga. Dragon Ball Super, they can do pretty much whatever the fuck they want, because they're ahead of the manga already. I do know that the manga will be ahead at some given point, but that really has no bearing, because the anime and manga are pretty different at this particular point. And your overall excitement of all this, again, either way, anime and manga fans are winning, because Dragon Ball Super and One Piece are both doing amazing, stupendous, and I love seeing it. I really do. It's honestly an incredible time to be an anime fan, especially of series like Dragon Ball and One Piece, the popular shonens, because they're reigning supreme. And also, do you think that this is pretty much guaranteeing that Dragon Ball Super is going to be around to come? Like, how many episodes are you estimating at this particular point? If we got 65, we just passed the amount of GT episodes, which showcases that at the very least Dragon Ball Super had enough attention to go past what GT did, 64. Do you think that Dragon Ball Super is going to go past that rumored, which I think it was again confirmed false, 100 episode mark? How many do you think it's going to go? And do you think that after this, especially, I guess is the biggest point, do you think that this Vegito episode is 110% going to be the surpassing point where Dragon Ball Super outdoes One Piece in ratings? I am going to be watching those ratings like a hawk. I am dying to know after that episode who does more. And again, it's all in good fun. It's not like, oh yeah, we gotta crush One Piece, oh yeah, we gotta shit on Dragon Ball Super. It's all in good fun, because I love both series and I think both of them are fucking awesome, and I can't wait to see this showdown. For me, fuck the elections, fuck that Trump and Hillary shit, both of them are crooked as fuck anyway. Right now, I want to see the battle of the ratings for One Piece and Dragon Ball Super. I want to see those votes, I want to see those casting, and at the very least, they can't be rigged, right? Ooh, let me stop again. I don't know why I'm talking about that shit. Fuck that shit. And just your overall thoughts of all this. I've had too much fun with this video. I love Dragon Ball Super, and I love me some One Piece. I mean, and just again to throw fairness, as far as the mangas are concerned, the One Piece manga is mwah, phenomenal right now. So I don't want to throw shade on One Piece. I love One Piece, and this isn't any type of attack on One Piece. One Piece amazing. I'm just saying. I just had to speak about this because it is interesting that I just talked about this a week ago, and bam, Dragon Ball Super tied neck and neck with One Piece. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. Dragon Ball Super, One Piece, neck and neck in the ratings. Will it go down? Who will win this Saturday? Let's go. Have an awesome one.